I came to India, to Mumbai, 52 years ago. For a few years, I worked as a journalist, and in the course of an interview, I met my future husband, Vincent Ferrer. I was very much struck by his conviction that the eradication of extreme poverty was not a dream. It was not a myth, but it was a reality that could be achieved. I was motivated to accompany him to his next place of work and mission in life. The eradication of extreme poverty in a tiny corner of South India, in Anantapur, Rayalaseema region, Andhra Pradesh. In those years, people from the poorer communities lived in great poverty, with all its terrible consequences. They had no voice of their own. Their lives were controlled by others. Mortality was very high. And worse than anything else, they had no hope. And they lived without hope, and lived in a world which was very dark, where for them, change seemed impossible. People did not believe in education in those years, especially for girls. They thought education was only for better off families. The moment a girl was born, she was already considered as belonging to her future in-law's family, and not even considered as their own daughter. For many years, girls were married at the ages of 11 and 12. Women had no income or property of their own, and everything was in the hands of men. Even myself as a woman, I could not speak directly to other women, and I had to speak through their husbands. Families struggled for one meal a day, both men and women working as agricultural laborers, and many as bonded laborers. Working with a very small group of volunteers, local volunteers, and almost without any funds, we set about the seemingly impossible task of trying to bring hope back into people's lives. And more important than that they themselves can be the ones to bring that change and be the leaders of their own development. My dear friends, it has never ceased to amaze me how much can be achieved only with great faith and determination, working at the grassroots level and close with people. I have witnessed in 46 years an amazing progress in families who many years ago were shackled in poverty and ignorance. People now believe that education is one of their inalienable rights, both for boys and girls, and 100% of girls and boys are in school. Girls and boys are reaching university, getting good jobs and supporting their families, helping to pay their debts, and helping the family to come out of poverty. Women are strong, individually and in their groups, having their own income, and as a group, acting against such social customs as early marriages, preference for boys, and forced abortions. Special social action teams comprised of women and men in the villages work with us against violence against women. People now live with hope and have witnessed the change they never thought was possible. Now, thousands of these families who have received so much support during 40 years are giving back into the community, helping people poorer than themselves. Each family, more than 115,000 families, each keeps a small seva hundi, a small money box made of mud pottery. And especially the women and children eagerly put 1 or 2 rupees in the hundi when they have it. Every year in April, they break all their hundis. This year, when they broke their hundis, this 115,000 families, they had collected more than 3.5 crores of rupees. They had collected more than 3.5 crores of rupees in change. When we spoke to them in the first years, what did they want to do with these funds of theirs? They said that they wanted to help orphan children in Anantapur district for their education. And therefore, these poor families are now helping more than 700 orphan children for their education. Poor persons are supporting those who are more in need. There is nothing that is impossible. Something that I have learned in these years, that we can all contribute in our own small way, however small, but we can all contribute to reduce the suffering in this world and help persons to come out of extreme poverty. It's a great honor for me to receive this Jamnalal Bajaj Award for work with women and children. For me, it's a recognition that extreme poverty can be eradicated, that women and children can bring change to their lives. This award belongs to them, and I accept it in their name. I also congratulate all the other awardees of the Jamnalal Bajaj Award 2015 for their inspiring work. I would like to thank the Bajaj Group and the Foundation for every year recognizing and encouraging persons who are showing us that it is possible to have a better world. Namaste, thank you very much.